Yes, and before we went to break, we talked about reasons to retain an attorney. And one is the fear that we will become incapacitated ourselves.
Right. So everybody over the age 18 needs to have a healthcare proxy and a power of attorney.
Okay, so those are two documents you feel we all should have.
Everybody, yes.
And those seem to be fairly simple and straightforward, no?
They are. They absolutely are. The healthcare proxy, actually, you can find online. There's a Massachusetts healthcare proxy. I believe it's the Mass Medical Society that put that out. So absolutely, that's available. A power of attorney is not, and there's a whole history as to why not. But the healthcare proxy is. So there's no excuse not to have one.
Okay.
So, and again, it's because once we turn 18, nobody can speak for us. So if you're in the emergency room or if you're in surgery, if you're unable to speak for whatever reason, the only person who can say yes or no to what a medical team is asking permission to do is you or who you've named in that healthcare proxy. So when you're doing a healthcare proxy, go ahead and download the one from online. But you want to think about, a lot of people just automatically put down their oldest child. So this is something we do in a planning session. You're asking what's a planning session. So when we're in a planning session, this is one of the things we do. Who is going to be your healthcare proxy? And everybody automatically, my oldest child.
Yep,
So
I was always at the top of that list.
you're at the top of the. So stop the press is what we do. We stop. We have
Youngest?
a whole no. We have a whole conversation about who in your family, your best friends, your tight little universe, who is the person who keeps their head on straight in a crisis? Who's that person who doesn't panic?
Me.
He's the healthcare proxy. He just volunteered for everyone on the South Shore. So who's that person who is going to march down to the nurse's station and say, my mother needs more of X, Y, and Z? Who's that person who's going to go home and Google all those Latin terms the medical team just threw at you? So it's a matter of personality, not just, my oldest child. Who's the right person for the job? So that's the healthcare proxy. So again, you can find a Massachusetts. You can't just get any healthcare proxy. Make sure you find the Massachusetts healthcare proxy online.
So that's something you can do on your own
You
without
can.
an attorney.
Without an attorney. So obviously, if you come into my office or any elder law attorney, we've all written healthcare proxies that are they go much deeper and wider than the one that you find online. So we're going to give you an even better one if you come to work with us. Just as part of whatever we're doing for you, you're going to walk out with a really good healthcare proxy. But don't wait for that. There's no reason to wait for that. Everybody tonight in the morning should just be looking for that Massachusetts healthcare proxy online, downloading it, picking the right person in your life, not just the oldest child, who's the right person for this job, and signing it. I think you sign it in front of 2 witnesses. And have that. And then, it doesn't do much good if it's at home in your filing cabinet. So what you need to do is make copies, give them to your whoever you've named. And then I also have clients make a photocopy and mail it to the doctor's office. Please put this in my file.
That's smart.
So we do that. And then some people will keep a copy in the glove compartment of their car.